this video, I am going to discuss about the recent amendment related to salary, remuneration, etc. paid by a partnership firm to its partners and deduction allowable under Section 40 small b of the IT Act on such payment to the firm. As a matter of fact, friends, the exemption limit for deduction against the payment of such salary and remuneration, it can be a firm or company or an AOP or a BOI. I'm talking about the concern. For the sake of further clarity, let me state that if the husband has a substantial interest in the concern, I mean the firm here, then salary etc. received by wife from such concern or the firm, as the case may be, shall be clubbed with the income of the husband. Now let us understand what is substantial interest. Basically, if a person is holding an interest of more than 20% in a concern, then he will be said to be. Now let me tell you that a payment of such salary etc. to partners are not completely allowable as deduction to the firm. In fact, there is a limit fixed for the allowability of such deduction. It has to be calculated as per the provisions of the Act. How this has to be calculated and what are the existing limits for such deduction? Friends, the existing limit, precisely speaking, the previous limit for deduction on account of payment of salary, remuneration, etc. were: number 1, up to rupees 3 lakh of the book profit, high of the two, that is rupees 1,50,000 or 90% of the book profit. I repeat, it would be higher of either of the two, either rupees 1,50,000 और 90%. फर्म द्वारा पार्टनर्स को दी जाने वाली सैलरी, रेम्यूनरेशन आदि पर छूट की सीमा को इस बजट में 3 लाख से बढ़ाकर 6 लाख कर दी गई। छूट में की गई यह वृद्धि AY 2025-26 से लागू होगी, अर्थात दिनांक 1/4/2024 यानी कि अकाउंटिंग ईयर 24-25 से। Friends, where the limit of deduction has been increased to rupees 6 lakhs at one place, such payments have been simultaneously subjected to deduction of TDS on the other hand. As such, a new section, Section 194T, has been introduced under the Act. As a result, a TDS of 10% will henceforth be deducted from the payment of salary, remuneration, interest, etc. paid by the firm to its partners. Interest is also included here. What are the salient features of this newly introduced Section 194T? Section 194T was incorporated to bring payments made by the firm to its partners under the ambit of TDS. The features. Number 1. What are these payments? They are basically salary, bonus, commission, remuneration and interest paid to the partners or credited to the accounts by a firm. The rate of the TDS, as I stressed earlier, will be 10% and the threshold limit would be rupees 20,000 per partner per financial year. Let me make it clear, the limit of rupees 20,000 will be per annum and not per month. This section would be effective from AY 2026-27, that is accounting year 25-26. This would be applicable on payment or credit to the account of the partner, whichever is earlier. So the fact is that the TDS will be deducted even if the payment is not made, but provision is made in the accounts with this regard. Next, TDS shall be deductible regardless of the exemption limit available under Section 40 small b of the Act of the firm. This has been discussed earlier. For reference, let me explain that a blanket exemption of rupees 3 lakh was available to the firm on such payment, which has now been increased to Rs 6 lakhs in this budget, as I have spoken earlier. Finally, a word of caution. With Section 194T in place, now adjustments for salary, remuneration, etc. in the books of the accounts of the firm only at the fag end, that is at the time of filing of the ITR, will not be possible anymore. Friends, मैंने अपने बजट 2024 के पिछले वीडियो में सेक्शन 194T के प्रोविजंस का विस्तार से वर्णन किया है। विस्तृत जानकारी के लिए आप उसे रेफर कर सकते हैं। Friends, in this episode, I tried to discuss the changes made to the provisions of Section 40 small b and Section 194T simultaneously, as these two provisions are coterminous and they complement each other. With these words, I finally wrap up my deliberation and now I bid adieu for the day.
Please like my Pop's video.
Yeah, please like my box video.
Video!